Hi, I'm Catherine Berglund from Patriots Sports Suppliers, and I'm going to be presenting to you which of our turfs you should use for your new turf field at Gillette Stadium. So the main decision with your turf was deciding what kind of rock type to use in this area of the turf. Since Gillette Stadium is an open-top stadium, lots of rain does get in there, so it was important we chose the rock type with the most water drainage. So the types we had to choose from are shown down here, and we'll call them rock types 1, 2, and 3. So I'm going to walk through step by step the process we took to find out which rock type allows the most water drainage to ensure that everything works well and the water drains well in the stadium. For these trials, we would start with 2 graduated cylinders, one with an amount of water and one with an amount of gravel. Together, these volume numbers would equal 25 or have an expected volume of 25. Keep in mind that in this picture, these are not accurate measurements. But for one example, we had 10 milliliters of gravel and 15 of water. So 10 gravel, 15 water. We would then pour the water into the graduated cylinder with the rocks and find the actual volume. So we got, for this trial, 20.25 milliliters, not the expected 25. We would then subtract 20.25 from 25, or the actual volume from the expected, to get the volume of the airspace in that amount of gravel. In this case, it was 4.75 milliliters. That amount of airspace would then be divided by the volume of the gravel to find the percent of airspace in the gravel. The goal was to find the highest average percent of airspace out of the 3 rock types, because you want the highest percent of airspace so there's more space for water drainage. So we did these trials, and we have all the data gathered from it graphed before you. So we have the percentages from each trial we did with each rock type, and then the average percentage. So with rock type 1, 43.5 was the average percentage. Rock type 2 is 49.3%, and rock type 3 was 49.9% airspace. So this rock type number 2, is the chosen rock type for the turf, because it has the highest percentage of airspace, which will allow the most water drainage. Thank you again for choosing Catherine Sports Suppliers to supply the turf for your new field at Gillette Stadium.